You can look it up on YouTube. And, yeah, they were cowbell twins. Beauty and the Beast. Hey, thanks, Anton.
I think she kind of liked him. Dance was really
Nah, she didn't like him that much, I gotta tell you.
She's got a boyfriend.
Yeah, he's a little big too.
So we've been together half a century, and as our current manager, Dwight Lynn, said, there have been 35 people who have come up here over those decades to make sure this entity called the Ozark Mountain Daredevils keeps rolling down the road. So we've all contributed. We love all of them. We've had more fun with more people in more countries over those last 5 decades than you can imagine. And but this group right here is the longest running iteration of this. We've had so much fun. We're able to do songs we don't get to do normally, and it's just been a joy. As you know, this is we're calling this our final tour because it is our final tour. We're not going to be touring anymore because it's hard, and but we're not quitting. We're not going away. We hope to do one-offs. You know, instead of 50 gigs, maybe we'll do 10 or something. They have to be special. They have to mean something to us. And we want to keep going, but just not getting in SUVs and rolling around all over the country or going to TSA checkpoints. We're pretty tired of that stuff. So after all these years, it's time to step back and do other things. We're not going away. And we appreciate it. Because they don't want to be one of those bands that go, well, we're quitting. And then 10 years later, they go, man, my light bill is due. And my last breath, I'll be a Daredevil, there's no question about it. So this is what we do. This band is the best band I've ever been with. I want to make sure everybody knows who everybody is up here on stage. So I want to introduce these talented people, all of our friends and partners up here. On my right, your left, he had to pick up where Steve Cash left off on the harmonica. He plays everything. Now he plays harp like Steve. Nick Sibley. Nick has been with us since 2007. We've known him forever, and we really like him a lot because he has a studio. And a Jeep that he's going to give me later, which is kind of cool. This man standing right here was with us during the Colorado sessions when we were out there in the late 70s. Then he came back again in 2004. He's been with us over 20 years. He sings like a bird. He's a great friend and a good guy, Rural Chapel. Back here on the keyboards, playing organ and piano. The best keyboard player I've ever had the pleasure of working with. Please pay attention to his solos. They're amazing. Every night's different, and they're always brilliant. He's a terrific dude, a great friend, and a very talented piano player right there, Kelly, downtown Kelly Brown. And we have to have a drummer. We didn't necessarily want one, because the drummers, But this man back here has been keeping our beat for 36 years. We have lots of stories. From Ron, Missouri, Ron Grant. And to his left back there on that crazy horn, a man that I met in college. I realized right off the bat that he was a lot smarter than I. He is the most well-read person I know. He's also a musical genius. And whenever we do charts for the symphony, he writes all the charts for all the instruments. And he was around in the very beginning. We've known him forever. He arranged a lot of our vocals on those early records. He's played with everybody. He's played all over the world. Tonight, we're happy to have him with us since 2004. Playing saxophone, Bill Jones. Down there on the far left, the guy that generally fixes guitars. the man that keeps us rolling down the road. He plugs us in, he tunes everything, he makes sure our shoes are tied. And tonight, he's been with us for 10 years. He's the baby of the group. Tonight he's playing mandolin, Jeremy Montgomery. Right next to him on the lead guitar, the best guitar player in the universe, in my opinion and a whole bunch of other people's opinions. A nice guy altogether, 26 years with this band. We called him and said, our guitar player's gone, we need a guitar player. Okay, I'm ready to rehearse. And we said, we'll see you on stage. 26 years ago, and he's the best. David Painter. Right? We're so fortunate to have this beautiful person right here on the middle of the stage with us for the last 11 years. We knew how talented she was, and she used to sit in with us, and finally we just begged her to come on and be with us, be a member of this group, because with her we can do more things that we couldn't do before she joined. She's a very talented person. She has incredible projects of her own. Please look her up, listen to her music. She's a brilliant songwriter and singer and terrific musician, obviously. Beautiful Miss Molly Healy. And the guy on the big ass bass. Hit a big blow note, suit. Oh man, that's low, man. That's a big ass bass right there.
How low do you want to go?
It's as low as I want to go. This guy I've known, well, it seems like forever, because it really has been. He's a great songwriter. He writes books. He's written a book about us. He writes books about baseball. He writes children's books. He has a coloring book out for kids. You can find it on our website. He writes poetry on the walls of truck stop bathrooms. He's very famous up and down the interstates. He's a co-founding partner, my partner for the last 54 years, Michael Suit Granger.
Thank you very much. The gentleman on my right, I met before the band even got together. He had musical evenings, and it was called John Dillon and Friends. And all of these, huh?
I had no friends.
But anyway, he and all the musicians would gather around, writers, singers, poets, painters. We would all gather around. I used to love those evenings, just come and be part of the bohemian mix. But playing the guitar, the fiddle, the mouth bow, my friend and partner for 54 years, John Dillon. All right. Now I have one more introduction, and that's you. Because of you, we are still the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. Give yourself a hand, please. Come on, come on. You got it. Here's a song you make,
Walking down the road with
down some track.
You know, sure feels